Pisces. Okay. Hmm. There's more of a can-do attitude happening. There's a change in attitude. It's more of a. You tend to have a can-do attitude anyway, but there's something a little bit different here, and it's more. It could be the opposite to what you think. Like you. Or you've always been happy to take on more work, to do something extra, and let's say you just like to work, 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 work. And this time, the can-do attitude is more about I'm going to do less work. I'm going to take it a bit more easy. That kind of, that's what I mean. Like the opposite of your usual can-do attitude. Now it's like what I see here. There's a slice of heaven that you've tasted. That's what I'm getting. Maybe that means something to you, those words, but you it's like there's a feeling that you've stepped into some experience and you're like, oh, this is nice, this is what I like. I would like to do myself, or where I would like to be, or how I'd like to spend my time. There's something there, that you're like, that is now you have these goals, these other goals here, that is something that you're going to work on manifesting. I do see you've been working hard on manifesting a few other things, but there is something here that is bringing you a new kind of light and success. I do see a lot of kind of strong but calming feminine energy around you. And there is a connection here that I see you're pulling in, that for some of you, in terms of a love connection, everything kind of stops when you're around this person, or around each other. Everything stops, like time stops, all of that. It's very electric. That's what I get with you, Pisces. Very electric, and there's a lot of um, giving of emotions of your heart and so forth. But I do see, you're not also being foolish about it, and you also, it does say here to maybe not rush in and just take it easy. It's a little bit, no need to rush into a new relationship. That's what it's just saying here. But it's fun times, fun times. You there is something I see where you're trying to pull in more sources of income, and you have bright, great ideas. And sometimes, you have an idea and it doesn't always last, but um, there's like a teamwork here. I get a sense of teamwork where you're now working on something that it's not multiple things. You're just focusing on one particular thing that can last. You want longevity here. People skills. You can have great people skills, and it does say something with your people skills. Social skills is going to be used to advantage. It does say take advantage of that. You could be in some sort of setting where, I do see for many of you, you're being seen or recognized. For some of you, I do see kind of like maybe you felt like you were down in the dumps, but when an opportunity arises, go for it. And if you need to mingle and network, I do see you will be noticed. You will be noticed, and what you say is going to, people are going to remember. There's something that you have, your energy field, and how you present yourself. It gives a lasting impression, which is really good. For some of you, there's some kind of interview happening. So again, use those skills you have when it comes to how you are with other people. You're very some of you can be a great social chameleon as well. There is in terms of money, you've been putting if you've been putting something away for quite some time or about to, it does look like it's going to be open again, having a look at that and seeing what you should do with those finances or where it should go. Okay. I get a sister connection here, sister figure that it's getting closer. Okay, oh, we have the Queen of Wands, the World card, all right, and the Six of Cups. I feel like pulling this one out. Do I? The King of Cups. Oh, okay. The Queen of Cups, the World, the Six of Cups, and the King of Cups. The Queen of Wands, I was saying it's like there's that can-do attitude, but it's different. It is different, and there's something here that you're just allowing yourself to let loose and, go with what your heart is telling you, with your gut feeling. There's something that really does feel very powerful here for you, Pisces. A vision is getting a lot sharper, stronger. Your personality is really shining through. You are like achieving more than one thing. Definitely more than one thing. And I do see like the veil at this time is very thin between you and your parallel world, or the spirit world. It's so interesting. It's like your big manifestations are right there. And here with the world, there is things are moving accordingly. I do see you've asked something and you are receiving it. You've asked a question, you asked for something in particular, a sign, and you are receiving that. And I feel here with the world, it's bringing you closer. It's making you pay more attention to what truly matters. Again, hence why the change in the can-do attitude. I do get there's something to do with your profession, that you can be extremely professional, and but at the same time you're remembering here with the Six of Cups, remembering who you are, what you love to do. There is travel. I also see this does not signify travel, but I do sense it could be going. There's a nostalgia feeling here with the Six of Cups, so a strong connection you have with a place with somebody that you want to spend more time with. Like I was saying, things that truly matter, and those people are also coming into your life with the King of Cups, somebody that is also ready to settle down with you. If it's a love connection, I do get that. Someone that's ready to settle down, a commitment. For those of you that are in that kind of situation. The Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords. And the Eight of Wands. Nice. The Knight of Swords and the Eight of Wands. Woo! Look at this. Like both these cards is something traveling very, very fast to you. And I do feel like all that is happening, that's occurring, things that are changing. It's something in the air. It's definitely destined. There's a slight change in your direction that just is so much more fitting and beneficial for you in all areas of your life. There is, I see like a task at hand or something that you are going to do, and things start to move very quickly here for you, Pisces. There is like here with the Eight of Wands, multiple doors opening up for you. It's like there's a new calling for you, for yourself. And there's this kind of gratitude that you have for everything. Many blessings coming your way, and opportunities coming your way. The Two of Swords. And pull out one other card. And the Two of Cups. And the Two of Cups. And I think because things are... Remember when I was talking about that romantic connection? And that you don't need to rush it. Did I say that? Well, gosh, really, if it's this is not necessarily a love reading. I mean, my readings are not like that. Whatever comes through. But let me go to that part. There could be something that you are needing to perhaps now let go of. Because there's a lot of excitement here, but there's only so much that you can do altogether. And I do see you're going to pick something that's more heart-centered, heart-connected to you, and gives you the true fulfillment that you never knew you needed. It's gonna, it will turn everything around for you here with the Two of Cups, something that is a really strong union, a strong bond. And if it's not to do with love, it's some other kind of connection that you are traveling towards. This energy is coming to you in a very strong way. It is definitely headed to you, where you're going to have to, keep with that balance, and anything that's throwing off the balance, that's your moment to let go of that. You're starting to see things different. There is like passion, but it's passion that that keeps you on the right level, like soft passion. I don't know why I'm saying that. Let me know if that makes sense to some of you. But it's just what you need. You don't need things to be too intense, otherwise you lose sight on everything else that you're focusing on. I mean, we're talking about those manifestations that are coming through. I mean, yeah, I feel like it's preparing you for this and getting ready to settle. Doesn't have to be with somebody, but just to settle down on this strong path of yours. Let's see what the moonology or the energy is gaining momentum. Waxy moon. The energy is gaining momentum. Oh, absolutely. That's a perfect confirmation here for you. The energy is gaining momentum. Everything that we spoke about that's building, that's connecting, that's coming together. It's like definitely seeing a new perspective to things here. A very, very strong wish fulfillment in a way that perhaps is a little bit unexpected for you, but something that feels really, really right.